This is one surprising Browns player who could make or break the 2024 season from clutch points. They go with Jerome Ford. That would be far down my list, but in spurts, he has showcased elite speed that translates perfectly to Brown's vision for their backfield. Stefanski has emphasized multifaceted offense with Watson at the helm. As such, Ford's ability to catch the ball out of the backfield and threaten defenses in the passing game is a key piece to that puzzle. And again, he had too many plays where where he had 0 or 1 yards. I think it was in the 20s relative to the percentage of time that he had that did that. Again, it would be important to note that Browns were playing with their 4th and 5th tackles for most of the time he was running the football.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a downgrade when you go from having either Jedrick Wills, Jack Conklin, or Dewan Jones out there to Jaron Christian and James Hudson III. That's just kind of the reality of what it is. And obviously, it impacted Jerome Ford, even looking at his game log. Plenty of games last season where he had, carries of at least 20 yards. He had two 69-yard runs last season, one of which was that touchdown against the Colts that we talked about, I think, last week. But even looking at the numbers, from December 3rd on, Jerome Ford had only one run of more than 20 yards, and that was a 26-yard run against Jacksonville on December 10th. That's it. So I think obviously he needs to have more consistency and avoid being such a boom or bust running back. But what we did see is Jerome Ford could be a pretty good receiving running back. I mean, we've seen plenty of good ability to make catches out of the backfield. Actually, he had more receiving touchdowns last year than rushing touchdowns, which I think is a promising sign going forward that even if, he's not a lead running back going forward, even if he's maybe 1B or a clear number 2 in a tandem, that there's a role for him as a pass catcher because he's shown he can make plays out of the backfield with his hands.